We're here with Stephen Lindsay, writer of Jesus Hates Zombies and Massive Awesome and Warriors of Daruk and about 500 million other books. So how's the convention going for you?
Great. It's Friday was the look and see day for most people. Still did pretty good, and today, Saturday's been awesome.
Great. So Jesus Hates Zombies. The Walk and Slackjaw Blues are now collected in this edition, or
not Slackjaw Blues. Slackjaw Blues is actually currently out of print.
Okay.
This is just Yea Though I Walk. It's all 4 volumes, plus there's an additional story I did before Jesus Hates Zombies called Happy Panda Funtime Show, which ties into the end of Yea Though I Walk.
Oh, nice. And Jurassic Life is...
Jurassic Kind of Life is in previews, in March previews.
Okay.
So probably May release.
Awesome. Great. And also, not too long ago, you announced that it's been optioned for film.
Yes, it has. And last word that I've gotten is that Bruce Dern is just about a lock to be playing God.
Oh, nice.
So.
Is it true you're going to get Jim Caviezel to play Jesus in this, or?
No.
Okay, you heard it here.
Yeah, no. I think he had enough of getting struck by lightning.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. Great. So
the main question: does Jesus hate zombies, and why?
He does. Because he's just a spiteful son of a bitch. No, because they represent destruction of humanity, which is the thing he loves above all else. Believe in that kind of shit. So I had to give him motivation.
So, now, did you just come up with this on a whim, or were you trying to come up with a zombie title, and then you're like, who could be this kind of hero, or how'd you come up with this?
Basically, I was doing a straight zombie survival drama before I discovered The Walking Dead, and then I discovered The Walking Dead and realized that there's no way in hell I could do a better book than that, because it's pretty much perfect when it comes to zombie survival drama.
That's a pretty bold statement.
Well, it's amazing. So I wanted to switch gears and do something a little different that you haven't really seen in zombie books. So I didn't want to just do the straight gore book. So I was like, all right, I'll try and do kind of a comedy, adventure comedy thing. And the title popped into my head before anything else. And I was just like, I don't know if that's a one-note joke, but I'm going to try and write it and see what happens.
Now, when you first put it out, did you get a good response? Did you get some hate mail? A little mixture of both? No, really not much hate mail at all. I think just because anybody who would hate this doesn't fucking read comics anyway, So, and I had a kid in Philadelphia who's going to seminary school, came up and bought a shirt and the book.
Nice.
And I was like, dude, you're studying to be a priest. You realize what you're buying, right? So the response has been great.
Nice.
And now Warriors of Daruk, how'd you come up with that, if you want to talk about that?
Yeah, that actually was co-created with my 7-year-old son, who just turned 8, actually. It's about a warrior koala, and my son was playing with this little stuffed koala he had one day, and he had it on this big frog, and he was telling me how he's a warrior and all this stuff, and I was like, dude, this is awesome, we should turn this into a comic. And he was like, is it my book? And I was like, sure, it's your book. So he calls it his book, and he helps me with the story and where we want it to go. And
that's awesome. And Massive Awesome. Probably the most random comic I've read in years, but great.
Massive Awesome is about a 6-foot-tall piece of bacon who was a commando for the U.S. government, and his best friend Pickle, who thinks he's a zombie but he's not. And Bacon, he gets framed, he loses his position with the government, and now Bacon and Pickle are out to try and figure out who set him up. It's basically my love letter to 80s action movies. I figured, if you can have Stallone as a star and you can have Schwarzenegger as a star, why can't you have a piece of bacon as a star?
Awesome. Now, Warriors of Daruk and Devil's Trail, which is your other book, those are all on Creator's Edge Press. And then Jesus Hates Zombies is now left Alterna and is now on 215
Yes,
Inc. And along with Massive Awesome.
Yes.
Great.
Yep.
So outside of comic shops and requesting like crazy, where can we find these?
Let's see. My website, which is captionsinballoons.com, creatorsedgepress.com, 215inc.com. And then cool comic shops.
Cool. Awesome, Stephen. Well, thank you for your time, and we'll let you get back to hawking your books.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys.